This is Nana with So It Seems. I took 3 different candle holders from the thrift store. 3 different ones, 3 different styles, 3 different sizes. And I painted them all with Waverly chalk paint in moss. So I painted all of these candle holders. First of all, there's the shortest one. And this one looked almost like it was made out of cement. Then this is the middle size one. And then this is the large one. When they started out, this one was gray, this one was white, and this one was brown. I painted them all with Waverly chalk paint in a green color. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I have this Waverly, let's see if I can show it, Waverly wax. And I'm going to wax the candlesticks and see how that makes them look. See if it gives them an older look. I'm going to start out with the smallest one. And I have never used the Waverly wax for distressing. So I'm going to put some gloves on. Oh, and I've got some gloves, and I've got a soft cloth, and we're going to see what this does. So I gave them all like 2 coats of the chalk paint, and now I'm going to do a little bit of experimenting with the Waverly wax. I'm going to start by brushing it on. And once I have it brushed on, I'm going to start wiping it off and see what it does. It's supposed to give it like an old, it's supposed to make it look kind of old, distressed, give it kind of a vintage look. It kind of does. All right, let's see. It's not what I was expecting. I was kind of expecting that it would just like, I wanted it to kind of stick in the cracks. Let's see what it does. But it doesn't stick in the cracks. All right. Maybe I should give it a little setting time. I've never used Waverly wax before like this. So let's see what it's going to do. That's why I started with the smallest one. It definitely gives it more, kind of gives it an old look to it. See, once I do this, then I can use some clear wax or clear varnish. You know what? Let's see. I want it to be kind of even, but not really even. Okay. It definitely gives it an aged look. So I don't know if you can see the difference, but it definitely gives it kind of a darker, almost an aged kind of look. That's what I'm going for. All right. Now let me work on this one. See it now? It's just solid green. And I'm going to put some of this brown wax on it. Then I'm going to start just rubbing it all over. Okay. I'm going to give it a little on the other side. Okay, so first I took candles. This one was a dark brown, this one was a gray, and the tall one was a white. They were in 3 graduated sizes. And I took them and I painted them all in the Waverly chalk paint in a moss color. Now I'm wiping Waverly wax and wiping it off. And I don't know if you can see, but it's kind of sticking in the grooves and the cracks. It's making the paint color look a little different. It's making it look aged. It's actually pretty neat looking. Then I wonder, I might do a little bit of sanding. Y'all, I'm kind of liking this. All right, let me do this last one. And then we'll decide where we want to go from there. So it looks brand new with the green paint, but when you rub this wax on it, it gives it a whole different look. I'm going to do it half at a time. Okay, now they have a little bit of an aged look. Okay, to sand or not to sand? That is the question. Let me close up the wax. Okay. Give them one more. Okay, so this is my little sander, and I really don't know if I want to attempt a little sanding. Okay, so I'm going to do just a little. Ooh. Okay, doing just a little bit of sanding. Let me take this little bit of sandpaper, take this little tiny bit, and see what kind of look I get. especially going around ridges. Okay, now I'm going to give you a close-up. These were 3 different, oh, thank you. These were 3 different candle holders. Okay. One of them, this tall one, was white in color. And I painted it with the moss green chalk paint. And then we put some Waverly wax. This one was a dark brown when we began. And this one was a white. So I have them distressed, and we have made them look like just a set of 3 farmhouse candlesticks. The cost of them were $5. Now, you have to decide how much distressing that you want. See, this one really looks old because it has the dark. Then we see the way this one does with the white. And the gray one, you've got some white, some green, and some of the just different colors. So they're much deeper green than they look. They look very mossy on camera, but they are a little darker. But anyway, you can distress them as much as you want. And then once you have them distressed, if you want to, you could spray them with some like some type of polycleric, and they will stay like they are. So, but it definitely gave it an aged look. So if you like the vintage and you like the distressed, this is a good technique. Okay, just wanted to hop on and do that. This is Nana with So It Seems. And thank you for being here. If you like crafting and upcycles and DIYs, thrifting, and things like that, please like and subscribe to my channel. Everyone have a great evening.